your limited beliefs. So a lot of people say, like you have to reprogram your limited beliefs. Your limited beliefs hold you back. Da, 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 da. So it's kind of what we want to talk about. It like, can it prevent you from manifesting?
If your limited beliefs pertain to what it is you're trying to manifest, sure.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to manifest a nice job in an office that's Monday to Friday and you have your weekends off, maybe 8 to 4 school hours for your children, but you don't believe that you are no anyone's ever going to hire you, you probably will not get hired. If you believe that, how else, what would be another example? If you believe that you're not worthy of that job, will you sabotage yourself before you even get there? There's a very good chance you
100%.
will.
Yeah, like you're
Whether it
letting your
be.
limited beliefs control your life, your
Mhm.
decisions, your thoughts, your patterns, your behaviors, your energy.
And if you believe you're not worthy, you're probably going to carry that confidence level into the interview. So you're
Hmm.
unknowingly sabotaging yourself. Like maybe you don't carry yourself as well as some of the other people because you have that energy radiating off you. And people feel that. People pick up on that. They're like, she doesn't have the confidence that the other ones do. I'm not as confident in her skills, her ability to communicate, because that's the way you walked into that interview. So yes, I believe your limited beliefs can affect your manifestations. Um, where I struggle with this, like in the whole manifesting field,
Yeah.
is that all of the mindset work. I mean, the things that,
Yeah.
where you have to run around and fix 100 things, but not knowing if that's the right thing.
Well, yeah, because like you have you probably have, we all have limiting beliefs and we probably have a ton of them.
You're
And
never
some
going to
you're
get rid of
aware of.
them.
Pardon?
You're never going to get rid of them.
Yeah, like some of them we're probably aware of and some of them we're not aware of. And I always find when people have limited beliefs, okay, we'll go back to the self-sabotaging thing. Like everyone waits till they feel confident to do something. Like, okay, now I'm ready to do this. But you're never going to get there if you're not going to work with things and have that self-awareness. Like maybe that lady, maybe she didn't have the confidence in the interview, but if she didn't feel confident, maybe she didn't even apply for the job. Like, like preventing her from even putting in her resume.
Yeah,
Because
it's not worth it. They'll never call me,
yeah,
that kind of
because
stuff.
everyone kind of waits for themselves to feel ready and to feel confident moving forward, but that's not what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You just got to unfortunately take that step. And like we always say, action creates clarity, action creates confidence, action creates that energy shift, right? Like it just, yeah. So it keeps people stuck, I
I find it
feel.
like I feel for people because it's a vicious cycle. So
Yes.
if you follow all this mindset stuff, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I think there are things that you have to heal and fix in order to go forward, but you don't know what that is. And I think self-awareness is a huge part of growing and
Mhm.
developing as a person and fixing some of that stuff. So you're doing all this mindset work, but how do you know if it's the stuff that you need to do right now to move forward? Like you're just following somebody's blanket sheet or ideas that say, and like, what's the usual? Like, what's the first thing they tell you that you have to fix? Like your worthiness. Um, what else do you have to fix? Your childhood trauma. I mean,
Yeah,
and
like
then
go back to like say you're trying to manifest money. Everyone always says like you have to go back to your childhood and figure out what limited beliefs were set upon you via your parents, via whoever raised you, right? Like what did your parents used to say or what did your parents how did they, have with money and stuff? Like okay, that's great, but I still know my parents money issues and things and like but that's not going to like totally fix me to manifest if that makes sense. More money.
yeah. That's
Did
why
I
like
make
I
sense
like
there?
how you kind of come into your energy centers. It will
Yes.
always tell you what it is that you need to work on right now, what your block is, what is stopping you. Like,
Yeah.
and then you can deal with that instead of taking a worksheet or the
Yes.
top 10 things that everybody says and repeating affirmations till you're blue in the face,
Yes.
and that just wastes so much time as far as I'm concerned.
It
When you could
does.
just be dealing with what needs to be done. It's like wanting to clean your bathroom, but starting in the basement and cleaning the whole house, and not getting to your bathroom when that's the most important thing you need to do that day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so cool, you guys, when you get to work with your energy and how it does show you exactly which block you need to heal, remove, fix. And then it's like, how would you explain it, Crystal? Once you remove, say you're trying to manifest a certain thing, and that one block, limited belief there, is preventing you, and you heal it, you work with the energy. And then it's all of a sudden like once you do that, like things just flow better, right? It's like the
Oh yeah.
doors are opening up now for your manifestations to be like, oh, right here. Hey?
Well, do it like it does. Like, doors will just open because,
Yeah.
like, you're ready for the next stage. Like, you can walk through the next door, and like, quite literally. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. I was gonna say something, and I lost my train of thought.
Oh shit.
That's okay. It'll come back to me.
Yeah. And the cool thing, you guys, like we're always gonna have limited beliefs. So maybe you've opened and got rid of that one and you've walked through the door, but something else might come up. And that's
Uh,
okay because that's a part of the process. And then you go in again working with your energy and your chakras and your Emery manifesting chakra and you just work with it. What were you gonna say?
I think one of the big things that people think that, just because you've healed a limited belief or you've worked through a
Mhm.
limited belief, then it's gone, right? Like, it's just absolutely gone. And that's not the case. What it means is that you've acknowledged it. You know that's your pattern of behavior. You know that's one way that you kind of could potentially sabotage yourself. And so you're
Mhm.
aware. Like, it doesn't affect you anymore. It's not that it's not there and it totally disappears. It's just like you're aware of it and it no longer controls you. And that's what you want to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, what kind of triggered that for me was like, I don't know if we can go there, Randy, but you can tell me yes or no. But like your stuff with your family, like in the past or whatever, and family disputes and arguments, and you'd say like, I thought I healed that. Like, why does it keep resurfacing? And I'd be like, because it's still who you are. It's still
Yeah.
part of your life, your upbringing, what made you you today. The difference is that it just doesn't control you anymore. It doesn't affect you anymore in a way it used to be.
Yeah, and I put more boundaries in place and like things to protect myself and like yeah, taking care of myself. And yeah, it doesn't, you're right, it's still there, but it doesn't affect me like it used to.
Right.
And
And so
are
the same
you're
is,
referring to like obviously the relationship with my brother, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it just used to, oh God, it just consumed me and my energy and like yeah, and now it just doesn't. I can actually have um hold better space now
But that was a
without it
huge
affecting me.
block for you for a long
It
time.
was it yeah, like well years. What? How I'm 43. Maybe that happened at age 35, 37. Like it took me a long time to
Yeah.
figure that one out. But yeah, you're right. It's still there. But yeah,
Mm.
it doesn't bug me.
I mean, like, and I have the same with my parents, like, that
Yeah.
trauma of divorce and everything else, and
Yeah.
all those self-worth things, right? Like, you have to work
Hmm.
through. And so it just doesn't mean that they're not there anymore. I've healed them and they've completely gone away. It just means I'm aware of them now and they no longer control me. So I think people really need to be aware of what their level of expectation is,
Yeah.
thinking that, they need to heal all of these things in order to manifest.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you can manifest while you have 100 million blocks, like limited beliefs.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.